and thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Today I will be showing you my wax seal collection. I thought the best way to do that was to just try all my seal stamps out and maybe explain a little bit on how I organize this. And yeah, that's it. So I'm quickly going to light this, I don't know what you call it, a scent diffuser. So you put like scented wax beads usually in here, and then, or scented oil, and then the candle underneath heats it up and the scent diffuses. I've never used it for that purpose, so I don't really know if I explained that correctly. But yeah, I'm using it for melting my wax. This spoon is stuck. Like, I'm not holding it, but it's quite stuck to the little stove. This spoon I think I bought at the Flying Tiger. I used to have only this little spoon, which is so dirty, but I only use that to clean out the wax if I need to. I had ordered this spoon before I bought this one from AliExpress, but unfortunately that came to me broken already. Okay, I'm just quickly going to light this candle in here, or actually replace it and then light it. And let's get some wax melted. Now, as you can see, I already have a little bit of green here. So I was thinking of starting with some more green. I'm just going to make a whole lot in one go, because I was thinking that the best way to show you all my stamps is by actually creating wax seal stamps with them. So let's talk about this little box first. This is actually a makeup storage unit. It's acrylic and I got it from a store called Quantum. I was thinking of ways to use it because I didn't buy it especially for this. And then another load of my wax beads came in and I thought, wow, this is like so convenient to store my wax in. And yeah, up till now my collection hasn't grown too big, so everything fits inside of this little unit. I actually thought of putting my stamps in here, but the little pockets, they don't go until the bottom, so that doesn't look too good, but these ones do. And fortunately I don't have too many stamps with a handle, so yeah. Currently it all still fits and I just cannot buy too many more stamps. I'm a hoarder. I'm a craft supply hoarder. Oh my god. But of course this is not the only thing. This is like the basic things you need to be able to make pretty wax seals, but I have some other things that I like to add. Dried flowers. I have a lot of chunky glitter. You can also use sequins. These are, for example, star-shaped. This is actually meant for your nails, but it's like little iridescent flakies, which I really love. And you can of course use normal glitter, but I recommend mixing that in with the melted wax, because otherwise it gets chunky. And then I recently found these flakes. I have them in gold and in silver, and it adds a nice little touch. And what I also want to try in this video is using these feathers I got from Sustainagrene. I just opened this and they smell so bad, like plastic, like they stink. I've covered my cutting board with some baking paper, and that is because I'm not going to make these wax seals on anything. I will be making them so I can add them to snail mail or maybe glue them somewhere. So there's different techniques that you can use making wax seals. The first one is to simply put in your beads and pour. And as you can see, this baking paper makes it come off so easily. Yeah, simply pouring it like this gives this kind of marbled effect. Now we have to wait again. I used this leafy stamp which I got from AliExpress. Next I will be using this beautiful bee stamp, which will have a little bit of different effect because of the border. Got this one from AliExpress as well, but this one was a little bit more expensive. This one was about €6 and it came with this stem. And this leaf one was, I think, not even €2 including the stick, which is crazy. So the next technique, or however you want to call it, is mixing every single part of your wax together so you get one new coherent color. And I think I like that effect the most, especially for this green, because the green in itself isn't that pretty, but when you mix it with it gets this a little bit of a lighter color, and it also has this little shimmer in it. So some waxes are easier to mix than others. This green is proving to be quite hard. So we will probably still have a little bit of that marbled effect when we pour now. Let's use some of this green glitter in the next one, because this next one is simply a uncarved flat circle stamp. And I bought this because I saw people on Instagram using this to make beautiful, beautiful wax seals out of it. What they do is add dried flowers or glitter, like I'm going to do now, just to give a little bit of extra effect, because you have a simple plain round one. Glitter 101. Don't pour it directly out of the bottle into your wax seal, because that will give like a little cluster. That doesn't look that pretty. Just take some on your hand beforehand. Way too much wax. So, and here is the bee wax seal one. So I don't really like the way this one turned out. And the good thing about wax seal is you can just remelt it, especially if you didn't put glitter in, like this one. Let's see. This one didn't turn out too good as well. So I'm just going to do them 2 and 2. And the next ones I'm going to make are going to be these two. This one I got at the same time as the leafy one from AliExpress. And this one I got secondhand from Nikki. You might know her from Nikki Totti. She also has a Dstash account where she sometimes posts beautiful things that she doesn't use anymore. And got this one for only €5. So happy. And this one came without the stick. You'd think I would learn from working with glitter, right? Nope. Getting glitter to focus is so hard, but this turned out so good. I love it. And these are the crystals. I'm loving this one as well. We still have a few more to go, so I'm thinking of remelting this, but green is gorgeous. If you hear weird noises on the background, that's my upstairs neighbor having a party. Great. So before I introduce you to my very special friend over here, I am going to show you this stamp, which used to be my favorite one. This one was also a bit more expensive than most of these. This one was also €6 or €7. This one was 5, by the way. here is my favorite stamp of the moment. I got this one for my birthday. This is the Back to Zero company collaboration. Paper Pretty Ink on Instagram, and she designed this oval hand gesture stamp. You don't really notice the quality difference other than that this is also brass and the handle is a little bit different. And my cat started eating, so please don't mind those noises. This turned out too perfect to my favorite. Now we can make it look like the hand is holding the little feather in the wax tube. So let's see if that turns out well. By the way, I'm in no way affiliated or sponsored by any of these brands that I mention. Everything you see here I bought myself, and I will promise you that if I ever get sponsored, if that even, like, I don't even think that will ever happen, but if I do, I will always disclose this with you, and I will in no way let that impact the way I talk about product. If you're following the whole beauty community, bloody blah drama, then I just wanted to have that out of the air. Ew. There she is, my absolute favorite stamp. And what you can do next to adding something while you melt them, you can also change them afterwards. My favorite thing to use is this, and this is actually cooking glitter. Like, you can eat this, but I wouldn't recommend just eating it straight from this. But yeah, I use this to decorate cakes, and I just found that this powder really adheres well to wax, and it just gives this, it just gives the shape that you have that little bit of extra sheen and dimension. Other thing you could use is, I think I've shown this in a previous video, but it's makeup. I use this obviously for makeup most, but it also use this gold. And most women already have eyeshadow at home, and I just encourage you all to experiment with things and try things out. You could use a marker, like a gold or silver marker, to lightly draw over your shape, and then that works as well. I don't do that because I don't have a gold marker. So yeah, that's it for my collection. And I would love to hear about your collection. Do you have more or less than I have? Or do you prefer using different materials? Do you have anything I left out? Please comment down below. I would love to hear it, and I would love to try it out. And yeah, that is the end of this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching me. Please, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these types of video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you next time. Bye bye!